What is going on, everyone? Welcome back to the Pull List with Ryan. Today is New Comic Book Day. Happy Wednesday to everyone watching. Today is November 19th, 2025. It is an exciting day because of Batman Deadpool is here. The one-shot comic that we've all been waiting for. I know a month ago or 2 months ago, Deadpool Batman came out. But now it is time for DC's take. So it's Batman, Deadpool. I'm super hyped for this. I'm getting started a little bit late, later in the day. It is dark outside now. It's only 5 o'clock, but ever since this time change, the sun sets at like 5 o'clock. So I was gonna do the intro in the car, but I don't want it to be too dark outside. So let me do it here first in the room where the lighting is at least a little bit good. And then I'll take you guys to Pulp Fiction, the best LCS, as you know. And then I've already cleaned up my desk. So technically this video will come out after the desk tour. So let me know how you all thought about that. If you guys have any questions, comment down below. Any recommendations you guys want me to add on my desk, let me know too. So that's pretty much the intro. I hope you guys enjoy this video. Today is a pretty good day because not only are we getting our pulls, we have an early screening of Wicked for Good. I love Wicked. If you guys love Wicked, let me know. I love it purely because one of my favorite artists, probably my favorite or second favorite, Ariana Grande, is Glinda. She is amazing. She is just so extremely talented, and I can't wait to see that movie. I'm also going to see it next week again, just because our early screening, our seats are literally at the front row. So we'll see what that kind of experience is. The last time I sat that close in a movie theater, it was actually a really good experience, and that was Avengers Endgame. Oh my gosh, that was insane. So that's what's going to wrap up for tonight, is Wicked for Good, early screening, and then I got tickets again for next week. But yeah, first we got to get our pulls, our comics for today. It's pretty light, but I think I might get the cover A for Batman Deadpool, or maybe even a variant cover. Who knows? We'll see when I get there, Pulp Fiction. But today, as I mentioned, my most anticipated pull is DC, Marvel, Batman, and Deadpool. So I might read that in today's video. That way you guys get a little bit of a review from me. And I'll try to make sure to keep it spoiler free. Next is Absolute Flash, issue number 9. So far, Absolute Flash has definitely been picking up. Absolute Flash, honestly, has been a decent title, especially now that we have a backstory of Wally West and Barry Allen. So that was, I believe, in issue 8. So I really, really like that. And I wish we had that in the beginning, but you know what? It's never too late anyway. Next is issue number 4 of All New Spider-Gwen, Ghost Spider. Next is one of my few favorite titles from Marvel on the shelves right now, and that is Punisher Red Band number 3. I'm really excited about that. I really enjoyed the first 2 issues, especially issue number 1. It was just a great origin story of getting to know who the Punisher is. And finally, Racer X number 3. I kind of forgot what happened in Racer X number 2. I'm going to have to refer back to it. I do remember that Racer X gave some money to Speed to be able to participate in the Grand Prix because it's very, very expensive to do that. So only 5 pulls for this week, as you can see. But it's all about DC Marvel right now. I might pick up a variant copy, like I said. And the only reason, too, I'm considering that, because I got an email from Pulp Fiction saying that my cover A order was potentially damaged. So we'll see when I get there, because I really want to read this today. I don't want to wait another week. So I really don't mind picking up a variant copy, and then I'll have the cover A coming in my way. So we'll see how that goes. That's pretty much the intro here. Leslie and I are going to head over to Pulp Fiction. Leslie doesn't have any pulls this week, but you'll be seeing her later in this video. So we are here at Pulp Fiction. It is a bit later in the night. Believe it or not, it's only 6:20.
Only 6.
Usually the sun is up, but this time change really does change everything. Like, look at this. But that won't stop us, and we're going to be picking up our comics. So here we go to the best LCS in Southern California, Pulp Fiction. Leslie's got the Hello Kitty F1 Academy beanie, but here we go, Pulp Fiction. All right, y'all. So very successful day at Pulp Fiction. I really loved it. There were so many variants of Batman Deadpool. And unfortunately, they didn't have my cover A, so I ended up buying this cover right here. I forgot who the artist was, but super fire cover. I was debating between Jim Lee cover or this one, but I ended up going with this one. We have another unplanned stop. Leslie's already in there because she has to use the restroom. We are at the newest Barnes & Noble in Marina Pacifica in Long Beach. So it's going to be a full redesign. So we're going to see what it's like in there, in the brand new Barnes & Noble. I can't wait to see their graphic novel section. So we just finished at Barnes & Noble, the new Barnes & Noble in Marina Pacifica. The graphic novel area was very, very small, as you saw, but Miss Leslie's library over here will give you a full-on quick review.
Okay, so I wasn't sure how I felt about it. I think ultimately I don't love it. I don't love like the new concept and the new model and the direction that like visually the store is going in. Obviously I still really love Barnes & Noble, but I just feel like it doesn't feel as cozy anymore. It doesn't feel like you're walking through a bookshop anymore. I think also like Ryan was saying, the books are facing forward, so like you can see more books, but it kind of just looks like you're browsing like magazines or something like that. It kind of takes away the art of like, oh, I kind of like that title, and then you pull out the book a little bit, and then, you know, like it takes away from that like little excitement. I don't know. I'm just being picky. Obviously, it's just a store, but yeah, I don't really love it. It's also super bright in there. Like the lights are like white, and they're really bright, and the walls are white, so it's just like, I don't know. It's overstimulating, I think, like being in there for too long. But obviously, I still love Barnes & Noble. It's one of my favorite bookstores.
Out of 5 stars, what is it?
Ooh, out of 5.
And they're not utilizing the spot down there.
Yeah. Out of 5, I'm going to give it like a 2.7.
Ooh.
I know, it's just not my favorite. Like, I've been to so many other bookstores, like indie bookstores, that like create like an atmosphere of like what it is. Like, we went to the like, what was the one I went to in Anaheim? And it was kind of like a romance bookstore.
Oh,
and
yes,
they very
yes,
much
yes.
gave that vibe. And then we went to that other one in Long Beach, Rage Against the Machine, that also kind of like created an environment. And I think like Barnes & Noble sells a lot of things. And before, like, it was giving like small bookstore, library feel. But now it just doesn't feel that way anymore. So that kind of sucks.
So as for me, my rating for this new Barnes & Noble, I would say 2.5. I mean, all the books I think like are like super high quality right now. Nothing's being used because this is literally today is day 1. We can go over here.
Oh yeah.
Today's day 1 where they opened. But I was a little bit disappointed with the graphic novels. So any comic book lovers, this Barnes & Noble doesn't have a lot of graphic novels. Now I've been to other Barnes & Noble, like especially in LA at the Grove. They have a huge graphic novel area with a lot of trade paperbacks, compendiums. But this, they only put like one shelf, and the other shelf was just video games. And I like that too, but they could have expanded a little bit more, given more love in that area. But I felt like manga was pretty good too.
The manga section was pretty good. I mean, I don't really read manga, so I don't know, but it was like a decent size at least.
Yeah, I don't read manga either, so that was super cool to see that they had a bigger section. But hopefully one day, comics become bigger at Barnes & Noble. But I'm really glad that Barnes & Noble is thriving though, because this bookstore is really nice. And I think with the power of social media and short form content like TikTok, I feel like Barnes & Noble is thriving. Because I know at one point they were losing a lot of money.
They almost went extinct.
Yeah, but shout out to Barnes & Noble. Really cool place. But this place, though, 2.5 out of 5. But now, like I mentioned earlier, it is time to see Wicked for Good, starring Ariana Grande. And who's the other one?
Cynthia Erivo.
I'm just kidding. I know who she is, but Ariana for the win. We are here. It is time for the early screening for Wicked for Good.
Team Alphabet.
Don't listen to her. It's all about Team Galinda, Ariana Grande, of course. That is the only reason why. Just kidding. But she's also amazing. Fit check. What do you got? We got the F1 Academy Hello Kitty collab. That's like a $60 hoodie from, not hoodie. What is that called?
Beanie.
Oh, sorry. It's a beanie from Vegas when we were there.
Oh, I spent way too much on it. Then this little cardigan, my bestie gave it to me. It used to be hers, but I really liked it, so she gave it to me.
What's that right there?
This is the medal that I got for running a half marathon back in June. I'm just flexing a little bit, you already know. And then just some camel pants for Team Alphabet, and then my Doc Martin slip-on mules. We're ready.
It's not better than mine, though.
Oh my God.
I was kidding. Mine, I am not matching whatsoever, but that's okay. My Thank You Next Sweetener sweatshirt, Ariana Grande. It's pink and tan. I mainly wore it because it's pink for Galinda. I got my black pants. We got some Jordan 3s, Racer Blues. I got my Dodger shirt underneath, job finish. I'm not matching. My hair is messy, but here we are, 9 o'clock. We're going to be in front row of Wicked for Good. Front row.
Front row.
Like I said earlier, the last time we watched, we saw a movie in front row, it was Avengers Endgame.
That's true.
My neck's gonna hurt, but it's gonna be all worth it. I just think that I'm gonna be closer to Ariana Grande. That's the best part. We'll let you know how it is after. I already know it's 5 stars, so you wanna give you a review now?
No, I need to see how it is.
It's 5 stars, hands down.
Oh my God.
Hands down. Y'all, so I gotta make this quick. So I was sitting down editing today's YouTube video, New Comic Book Day, and I just got watching TikToks and listening to Sabrina Carpenter, and I pulled the trigger. I'm here in LA. The concert starts in 6 minutes. It's 6:54, but Sabrina doesn't come out until 9. Sabrina Carpenter is literally one of my favorite artists, if not my favorite artist right now. I know we're just talking about Ariana Grande. I love Ari too, but Sabrina, oh my gosh, right now she's my favorite. I'm wearing the merch from last tour. I'm so excited. It's raining, it's pouring, and here we are in Los Angeles, Crypto.com Arena, Staples Center. But I'm about to go out there and get soaked and enjoy the concert. I'm flying solo too. Leslie's not here, just because it was just last minute. She already had plans, and you know what? Figured this is my first concert by myself, and I am so hyped. I'll let you guys know how it goes. If not, I'll film some B-roll in there. We'll see. All right, game time decision. The concert already started, but Sabrina doesn't come out until 9 o'clock. I ended up getting last minute 4 tickets. Oh, I'm so excited. Here we are, Staples Center, aka Crypto.com Arena for Sabrina. Let's go.
And give it up for
What is going on, y'all? So, as you can see, completely different day. I haven't uploaded for 2 weeks, and honestly, I just want to catch up to today's new comic book day. To be transparent, today is December 10th, 2025, new comic book day. I did film a good amount of content so far, but I haven't uploaded the last 2 weeks. My last upload was the desk tour. But I'm very behind on new comic book day videos. I haven't uploaded for 3 weeks for new comic book day. So I do need to just catch up. So I figured I'm just going to bundle all of my pulls in today's wrap-up video. Sorry that this video is all over the place, and I appreciate you guys so much for sticking with me throughout this entire journey. I've been really lagging it. I haven't read any of these comics. Look how thick it is. This is wild. Just because of all the things that's happened in my life, it's been fun. More like overall, it's been really fun. But as you may know, my car got stolen. So before I go into wrapping up this new comic book day video, a quick rundown of what happened to my car. So I do have a 2025 Honda CR-V. I parked it where I work, and I left it there between 10:30 a.m. to 7:30 during my shift. And I walked out. My car was not where it was parked. So first I was like, oh, well, silly of me. Maybe I parked somewhere else. And so did the security guard that was helping me find the car, and it was nowhere to be found. So I called the police. Police came, and they told me apparently 2023 Hondas and up, like CR-Vs, the Civics, the Type Rs, those cars are easily or like more commonly stolen just because of the technology and how much easier it is to steal than the other cars. So yeah, that's where I'm at. I did have a good amount of stuff in there. Nothing too expensive, thankfully. I just had my rock climbing gear, some like picnic stuff that Leslie and I use when we go out for picnics, a blanket, a McLaren hoodie. I'm devastated about that. And I'm pretty sure, I had one of my comics in there. Nothing too crazy, but I dropped all my comics right now. But I am missing Racer X #3. It's either I didn't buy it or I left it in the car for some reason. I don't know. So at least on the bright side, my comics are safe, and I didn't leave anything too expensive in there. And the way my insurance works, I have to wait 21 days until they can mark it as a total loss. Once they mark it as a total loss, they'll basically buy out my car. I have a rental right now. It's a Hyundai Elantra, pretty nice car. But after the 21 days, they'll close out my loan, and I have to go through the buying process again. So that's where I'm at. That's why I haven't been able to upload videos, because I've been dealing with that and other personal life stuff that hasn't been too bad, but yeah. So I appreciate all of your patience for still sticking with me, still saying subscribe, still watching the videos. I am going to stay more consistent, especially these upcoming holidays. And I'm just trying to get more organized with my life, guys. Like, honestly, I'm sure you guys know how it is. It's really difficult when you're working full time, you have other like side projects, other hobbies, and on top of all that, my car gets stolen. But like, thank God I have insurance. That's what insurance is for. So I'm glad like they're handling this really well. And my 21st day is coming up in 5 days, and after that, time to go car shopping. And then maybe I'll take you guys with me, because I do have a specific brand in mind, and we'll keep that a surprise. So that way, that'll be my new car, and hopefully it doesn't get stolen, knock on wood. But that's enough. Time to wrap up new comic book day. This is 3 weeks worth of comics. Let's see where we're really at. So let's start off with today. Like, the way this video is going to be is November 19th. 2025, and then we're gonna go all the way to December 3rd. December 10th today, I haven't picked up all my comics yet. I was all the way in San Diego. It was super fun. I filmed a lot of stuff, so you guys will probably see that in a couple of days. But starting with November 19th, I haven't read any of these comics right here. This is probably the biggest my stack has ever been. But I do plan on catching up. So enough of me talking. Let's get into it. Absolute Flash, issue number 9. This series has been picking up, especially like I mentioned before. Got a backstory of Barry Allen and Wally West from the most recent issue. Next is all new Spider-Gwen, the Ghost Spider. I'm thinking about dropping this title. We'll see. I already have issue 5 and 4, and I believe 6 actually comes out today. So we'll really see if I'm still going to be keeping this issue. One of my favorite ongoing Marvel titles right now is Captain America. I'm really, really excited on reading this. And another Marvel title, The Punisher, issue number 3. It's no longer the red band bag. I took it out. Super, super cool. And I'm super excited to just really catch up on all of these. The last title I'm missing is Racer X number 3. I'm pretty sure I bought it, but I just can't find it. It's either in the car that got stolen or it's somewhere in my room. I really hope it's somewhere in my room. If not, I'll end up purchasing it again. So we'll see. And we can't forget about DC Marvel, Batman, Deadpool. That was a really good read. I read it right away, right when it came out. Next is November 26, 2025, New Comic Book Day. This day was absolutely jam-packed. I did film an intro. I did film a B-roll at Pulp Fiction. But at this point, I'm just going to put everything together so that way I can just fully catch up on my YouTube videos. But the main title for that week of a release was these two, DCKO issue number 2. I haven't read this yet. I heard it's really good. And Absolute Batman issue number 14. Issue 15 came out today with the Absolute Joker on cover A. Oh my gosh, I can't wait to read this and then jump straight into issue number 15, the origin of the Joker. And that's probably one of the good things about falling behind on some of these comics is that I can go straight in and read 2 issues back to back. So that's super cool. Next is Absolute Wonder Woman, issue number 14. Another phenomenal Absolute title. The Mortal Thor, issue number 4. Pretty good so far. Not too great. I haven't been blown away, but I've been liking this Thor story. And it's my first ever Thor title when it comes to comics. And finally, I believe, yes, this is the last comic for this month of November, and that is Daredevil and the Punisher issue number 1. I'm not currently subscribed to this run. However, I did purchase the issue number 1. We're going to see if it's good. If it's good, I'll pick up issue 2, maybe even subscribe. We'll see what happens. Next is in the month of December. Yes, the month of December. It's the holidays. This was last week. I had also filmed again. I also filmed an intro and B-roll, but we're just going to put everything together. Like I mentioned earlier, this is probably the 3rd time me saying that. I'm sorry. I just want to reiterate. So this is December 3rd's pulls, and then today, December 10th, is going to be its own video. But just to catch everybody up, and it's going to be issue number 7 of Spider-Girl. This is another issue that I'm debating on dropping. It's always been those Marvel titles, y'all. Like, it's always been those Marvel titles where I'm debating on dropping. It hasn't been a DC. It hasn't been an indie comic. I don't know. Something about Marvel is just not hitting for me right now. I am enjoying the title. It's fun. It's really cool to see Spider-Girl doing her thing, especially in Hawaii. I love Hawaii, but it's just not interesting enough for me to maybe keep. So we'll see what happens in this issue. I read the issue before this, and it was good. The main reason I liked it because she was in Hawaii. Next is Batman, issue number 4. Bam! Jorge Jimenez, the artist. So freaking good. How do you not like it? I am super hyped to read this. And I can't wait to just catch up on all these comics. There's so many. I think there's like at least 20. Next pull from this day is DCKO Night Fight. Issue 2 of 4. I don't know why I lagged. I'm a little bit tired today. Number one was so good when Batman came and there was a different Batman. It was one of the Robins. I believe it might have been Dick Grayson who became Batman in this Gotham City just because Batman, Bruce Wayne, was gone for a long time. And now he's trying to take his place back. Look at him battling it out on this cover A. Super, super cool. Next is not an impulse purchase, but I wasn't quite sure if I was going to pick this up. But now, at this point, I probably will pick up the other rounds. Let me know how you guys like this. It's a Superman versus Captain Atom. It's connected to the KO battle, like that playoff bracket. This is round 1, and I believe there is 8 rounds. So this is round 1 of 8, and there will be other comics that are like Aquaman related and like Wonder Woman. That's different rounds. So I picked this up. We'll see how it is. I'm not sure. I took a big risk on this one. I pre-ordered it. To be honest with you, if I didn't pre-order this, I probably wouldn't have picked it up. But it's Doctor Strange. Doctor Strange, issue number 1. I do love Doctor Strange in the movies. I've never read a Doctor Strange comic. I've never seen an appearance of Doctor Strange in any of the comics I've read. Maybe Doctor Doom series. I'm not sure. But honestly, I've just been really hesitant about like pulling the trigger on certain Marvel titles, especially like just new releases. If I like this one, maybe I'll subscribe. If not, I'll subscribe to something else. There's a lot of indies that it's been coming out that I've been super tempted on subscribing to. If you have any indie comic titles that you guys are really enjoying, especially if they're new, especially if there's a new trade paperback, please let me know because I want to get into indies. I do love Marvel. I extremely love DC, and I do have a few indies, but I really want to get into more. Leslie loves her indies, but they're really just horror, and I can't handle that. I'm scared of that. But if it's not horror, please let me know. I know there's like apocalypse stuff with like the Disordered Crisis events. That one seems pretty cool. That's probably the next indie that I'm trying to purchase. Or maybe even Transformers by Daniel Warren Johnson. We'll see, y'all. We'll see. Next is issue number 6 of Fantastic Four. Fantastic Four issue number 5 was actually really, really good. I believe that's probably one of the strongest or the stronger issues in this current run. It was mainly about Sue Storm and the Black Cat, Felicia, showed up. And there was a whole investigation that happened at a bank where the Black Cat was basically framed for robbing the bank and killing someone, and Sue Storm basically helped solve that investigation and really found the true criminal of that bank robbery, and it wasn't the Black Cat. But that was just super cool to see. And the Thing, Storm, and the Mr. Fantastic, they were all on vacation. The boys were basically on vacation. So I really enjoyed that title, and I'm hoping I enjoy this one. Finally, for all the pulls, the last 3 weeks, it is Speed Racer issue number 5. Speaking of indie comics, I've been truly enjoying that one. But yeah, that pretty much wraps up the pulls from November 19th all the way to December 3rd. Again, y'all, I do apologize for not uploading last week. I just had to take a little break. We're back into it. And I'm not going to upload these videos separately. I'm just going to close everything here. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know there was a lot of stuff that will happen. I went to go see Wicked. I went to see Sabrina Carpenter. And we have this. One of the things that you guys probably just missed in my most recent videos that I filmed was me showing my car rental. Nothing crazy. We were just in the car and I was just showing what the Hyundai looked like. I'm not a car person, so I just picked the most affordable car to rent. So yeah, this is the comics that I have to read, all these single issues, and you all know I still have trade paperbacks to read, so please wish me luck to see if I can catch up. And I also have pulls for today that I haven't picked up, which I'll probably pick up tomorrow. But that's it. Thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed this video, hit that thumbs up. Comment down below if you have any suggestions for me, especially when it comes to indie comics. Remember, keep it non-horror. And if you're brand new, please subscribe to this channel. Other than that, thank you all for watching, and I will see you all on the next video. Peace.